Enactus Ontario Tech was founded just 3 years ago, but we've grown so much in that short time. Our mission from the start has been to create a powerful and influential positive impact on the world through student leadership. Our team includes students from a vast array of programs such as commerce, social sciences, life sciences, and engineering. As a well-revered engineering university, we noticed that many students consumed Tim's coffee to get through late nights. Thus, Tim's Cup, now known as Refined, launched to find a way to reuse coffee cups for textiles to help divert waste. Our chapter grew from there to include She Leads, which worked to address the issue of female empowerment on our own campus. Based on feedback from She Leads events, we launched a skill series where we host workshops to help fill the gap in student financial literacy. Our newest project, Raise Your Voice, combines our efforts in each project by inspiring students to take action and address the current need for youth political engagement. We are Enactus Ontario Tech.
Design, financial literacy, public speaking, leadership, and personal growth. These are skills that are essential for every entrepreneur to thrive. According to a survey we conducted, 70% of Ontario Tech students felt there was an immense skills gap in post-secondary institutions. Clearly, there was a discrepancy in knowledge on what young adults are supposed to know versus what they have been taught. This needed to be addressed. This is why we came up with Skill Series. This year's Skill Series hosted personal growth workshops during the fall and a tax literacy event in the winter. Skill Series partnered with Cloud Tax, an accessible, free, and simple income tax filing platform certified by the Canada Revenue Agency. This allows residents of Ontario to file their taxes independently with unlimited expert support. The tax literacy event with Cloud Tax educated 232 students and young entrepreneurs on how to file their own taxes. Along with this, Skill Series trained student volunteers to assist with workshops on how to utilize the Cloud Tax platform. We took this approach because our target audience of Gen Z students are more likely to seek help and advice on private matters such as finances from their peers. Therefore, we trained student volunteers. In addition to that, Skill Series hosted drop-in sessions for students and young entrepreneurs to sit with certified financial security advisors.
When Enactus Ontario Tech identified needs within our campus community, we realized there is a need for opportunities to inspire, encourage, and empower young women. She Leads is a project created to fill this need. The mission is to develop opportunities for females to succeed through entrepreneurial action. The She Leads initiative began with our flagship annual networking event, a ticketed event designed to promote collaboration between female leaders and young women in the community. Just last month, we hosted our 4th annual networking event. We used attendees' feedback from annual networking events to develop the She Talks forums, which aim to create a safe environment for meaningful discussion and collaborative education. We've expanded from 3 forums last year to 14 forums in the 2020-2021 academic year, which included partnerships and speakers from over 45 different organizations. This year's forums had a combined total of 407 live attendees. To expand our reach within the younger demographic, we began an ambassador program for high school students. We offer perks such as educational workshops and community service hours in exchange for the promotion of our movement to peers. Since January, we have brought in ambassadors from 2 different high schools in the Durham region. We aim to continue the impact beyond our events. Thus, in January, we launched the She Leads mentorship program to give young women interested in entrepreneurship a stable support system, education, and opportunities to begin their journey. We currently have 5 mentorship pairs as part of our pilot program. There is a cost to running all these initiatives, and we aim to be completely sustainable. The online delivery of our events has opened the door for future content monetization and advertising revenue streams. The future goal is for the mentorship program to attract organizations that offer a monetary donation in return for taking part, as the program provides an ideal pool of vetted employee candidates receiving career training through the program. But beyond these opportunities, we've implemented a key source of revenue into our business model to allow us to become financially independent. Our e-commerce site, She4She, is not only a reliable source of income to sustain She Leads, but it provides women with the most fashionable tool to put their hair up and get down to work. Since the launch of the site, we have released 2 product lines, sold 288 scrunchies, bringing in a total of $800 in sales revenue. For every follower, every event, and every scrunchie sold, we continue to recruit women into the She Leads movement, directly impacting nearly 1,000 individuals this year alone, who we hope will spread the empowerment message they received, because she leads, she empowers, she succeeds.
Alongside with the need for female empowerment and entrepreneurship, we found a need for the youth voice in Canadian politics. Problems that the youth cared about were not being heard, so we introduced Raise Your Voice, a nonpartisan project that connects young Canadians to current politics and politicians. The goal of Raise Your Voice is to unite the voices of the youth across Canada and disrupt the status quo on Parliament Hill. As the largest voting bloc in the country, Raise Your Voice mobilizes young Canadians to sustain real action on lowering the cost of post-secondary education, petitioning for universal mental health care, and raising awareness on the history of Indigenous discrimination in Canada. We did this by educating youth on how to participate in politics through our political handbook program. This program includes monetization, multimedia, and interactive e-learning platform, which includes a comprehensive educational political guide for Canadian youth, giving them the tools that they need to empower socially conscious action and address the needs of today. Our project has been able to expand our partnership network to 58 local organizations, directly impact 253 individuals, and reach 574 followers on social media. As we continue to grow our existing network, we look forward to enacting real change.
To end with the project, we started with Refine, formerly known as Tim's Cup. Each year in Canada, 4.9 billion single-use coffee cups are sent to landfills. Refine's mission is to solve this problem. Refine breaks down single-use coffee cups using a multi-step process to turn them into pure cellulose fiber, which can be spun into a textile material. The outcome is white, fluffy, but firm filament with qualities that are similar to those of cotton, but that uses 80% less energy, 99% less water, and 100% fewer harsh chemicals than cotton fiber manufacturing. The supply chain starts with procurement of cup waste coffee retailers in exchange for a commission. Our commission price is 20% lower than the current cost for bring your own mug programs used by coffee shops to reduce waste removal costs. It also opens up the possibility for tax exemptions for these businesses. Importantly, our model requires no change in consumer behavior, making it more effective in reducing waste. The dominant figures in the global eco-fiber market are overseas and sell solely to the European and Asian markets. There are no major North American competitors, making this a manufacturing opportunity for Canada. While we continue to fundraise and optimize our technology, we've also conducted over 100 interviews of recycling facilities, fashion retailers, fast food places, and consumers to continue to improve on and validate our business model. We aren't the only ones who see the long-term potential of Refine. In 2020-2021, we were able to secure over $10,000 in non-diluted funding, developed a key partnership with Green Jobs Oshawa to lobby for the creation of green manufacturing space to host our business operations, have spoken with lawyers regarding the patent process, and have increased our industry support to include professionals from NRC, IRAP, and Northumberland CFDC. All of this was completed while we finished at-home prototyping of our process.
Enactus Ontario Tech has created a direct impact on over 2,000 people in the past academic year. In our future, the lens will be shifted to the community. We will be branching out to reach not only the Ontario Tech community, but the larger populace as well. With a focus on Ontario Tech students, we have created opportunities for them to learn and partake in workshops and events that benefit them greatly. In the future, we will be creating these same opportunities on a national and even international level to create a widespread impact. With the expansion of our online brand presence, new streams of revenue are accessible. Enactus OT will be moving towards monetizing each of our projects through the use of online platforms such as YouTube. Skill Series will be changing their free workshop model into paid certifications. She Leads continues to expand their She for She e-commerce business with a focus on a market to a larger population. as well as expanding the mentorship program to include sponsorship from participating companies, as they will have access to an exclusive applicant pool. Raise Your Voice's goal is to continue to add to our existing resource hub and monetize our Creating Your Political Handbook multimedia education ebook, as well as expanding into merchandising. With the Refine project, the operations will be streamlined within the next 5 years to create an operation line that will produce textiles. These textiles will be used as material for not only the Enactus Ontario Tech merch line, but also Enactus Ontario Tech merch as a whole.
Enactus Ontario Tech strives to make a difference one project at a time. From empowering the voices of women to revolutionizing the way in which textiles are produced. This is just the beginning of what Enactus Ontario Tech will achieve. This year, our 51 members contributed 7,102 volunteer hours, directly impacting 2,004 people in our community. Our school name may have changed, but our values and goals remain the same. We are making an impact. We are Enactus Ontario Tech.